Well, hey guys, today I'm going to go through a tracking tool that's free in Davinci Resolve. It's made famous, that look by Beats headphones and that commercial where they kind of track the headphones as different athletes run through. You can actually do it for completely free in Davinci Resolve, which is free. You can download. And of course, it's quite a dramatic effect, but actually I've found you can use it in much subtler ways, and it's still super helpful. So let's jump right in. So here is Davinci Resolve open. This is 17, I believe. Got a couple clips here. We're going to do it just a couple times so you can see it. Going to select a clip and then go into the Fusion tab. And by the way, this is just a woman who's walking, and we're going to show that focus on the phone in her hand. So into the Fusion tab, we see here a media in and media out. That's all you need to know. We're going to hit Shift and Space, and you're going to start typing planar tracker. We're going to add. You don't need to know exactly what's happening. All you need to know is it's in between, so it's going to play a role here. Next thing, I'm going to set my playhead to the beginning of this clip. You can just click around with this red line here. Now coming over to this Inspector tab with the planar tracker selected. From the top here, I'm going to first hit Set. We're going to set this part. Down to the tracker, we're going to drop down, hit Hybrid Point Area, and instead of Perspective, we're going to go to Translation. All right, so now we're going to move on to the image here. What we're going to do is with this Polygon tool selector, we're going to just draw roughly over the area we want tracked. All right, so from here, with that Polygon tool done, we're going to hit Track, and then you can see your, depending on the hardware of your machine and the type of clip you have, it'll take a certain amount of time, but you can see it's those green lines. It's kind of drawing or figuring out the movement. All right, so it's done. Now, instead of operation mode, we're going to go to, instead of track, stabilize. So there it is. Let's see if we can play it through. Now, my machine's going to need to render this out a little bit. Maybe yours will too, but you can see right away that basically her hand, this phone, is now in the center of our monitor or screen, and it's kind of, everything's cropped a little funny because it's focusing on that. All right, so there you have it. Now we're going to fix this cropping issue really easily. Coming back to this Edit tab, which is the third tab, just again in the Inspector with this clip selected, where you can just basically zoom and position it so that we don't have that crop anymore. Now, sometimes it's good to move around your different parts of the clip so you can kind of see where it's still moving. I think I saw a gap on this side, so we can use this position. So just roughly, all right, this is gonna have to render out one more time. All right, let's play it through. So there you go, see that effect? Tracking her hand, her phone. Just for the sake of demonstration, let's do it one more time with this clip, which will be pretty dramatic, but you might want to do something like this. So again, hitting Shift and Spacebar, we're going to add the planar tracker. Hit Add. It's selected here, so I can manipulate in the Inspector window. Again, playhead's at the beginning here. I'm going to hit under Operation Mode Track. I'm going to hit Set, Hybrid Point Area, Translation. I'm going to draw around their hand here. So it's quite contrasting, and then I'm going to hit this Track to End, and you can see there's going to track. All right, so stabilize, and there it is. So it's tracking and keeping this all in the center, and the frame is all over the place because it's quite a dramatic movement. But again, we can come back to this clip, and we can, oh look, I left the zoom here, so there you go. Let's see. It's all in frame, and it's all good, and you might want this kind of effect. Now let me just walk you through here. This is a shot of just, close-up of some rings of a wedding I shot recently. I shoot handheld, so I like having the flexibility. Sometimes you want that really kind of steady gimbal smoothiness, which is actually quite hard in this kind of macro-ish shot. But we can actually use this same effect, and it's quite helpful, I think. So again, adding the planar tracker, my playheads at the beginning. I'm going to hit set, point hybrid, translation, and I'm going to draw around the rings here because I want that kind of really in frame, in the really center of the frame as I pan around it a little bit. So the movement is subtle, hitting stabilize here, and there you go. So it really smooths it out. You can see how it's using all those calculations to frame it in the middle. And I think this has been super, super handy, especially because I do a lot of handheld shooting. So anyways, I hope this is helpful to you. It's, again, completely free. Download it. If you have any questions, ask below. Thanks for watching.